Welcome to the WA State Futsal Centre. This is the one that we've been waiting for. It's the SFL semi-final between Fremantle and Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre. Well, we're in line for a classic match between these two. They're always close encounters, so much history between the two sides. It's second against third, a place in the final at stake. Canning Ultra Tigers caused the big upset on Friday night when booking their place, when beating the minor premiers Stirling Futsal Club comfortably 4-1. Now one of these two will be bidding to get there as well. Fremantle looking to make up for their semi-final loss at the end of the summer series, and they've suffered a couple of defeats at the semi-final stage, so they'll be looking to put all the disappointments of the past behind them against a Claremont Cambio Cumbre side who are steeped in history. So often the winners, Claremont Cambio Cumbre, but they finished third in the regular season. It was a close run thing in the end, but Fremantle finished second on the ladder. It was an impressive season by the Fremantle side. They were 8 points behind minor premier Stirling on 42 points, winning 12 of their 21 games, suffering 3 defeats against Murdoch, Melville and Stirling. But in the meetings between these two sides, well, we did have a 1-1 draw in round 13, and Fremantle won the other 2 meetings. So Freo will fancy their chances. Let's run through both sides for you before we get underway. For Fremantle, number 9, Liam Cummings, 17, Bruno de Oliveira Rocha, number 1, Frank Del Rosso, number 45, Daniel Muzzarelli, number 18, Natapong Narongfunt, number 4, Danilo Neves, number 32, Glenn Sheldon, number 7, Claudio Tavares, number 2, Luke Tidy, and number 19, Mario Zaboina, as it's going to be Fremantle starting the match, kicking from right to left in their familiar colours of all black, and Claremont Cambio Cumbre in white. Run through their Claremont side for you in just a second, but expect a lightning start to this game. Both will be coming to fly out of the traps, try and get that crucial opening goal, which is so often crucial, as Tyler Garner goes with a left-footed effort there that goes just wide. Claremont lining up with number 10, Salman Al-Hamidi, one of the star players in this Claremont side. Talk more about him later. Number 26, Abdullah Al-Mashbahi. Number 6, Sahid Al-Khatani. There's Fremantle just trying to play the ball through from Rocha, but it's well blocked. Number 1, Jaden Baker for Claremont, 12, Wazim Omar, 13, Thomas Penman, number 19, Angel Rocha, number 9, Mason Voljani, and number 18, Theo Allen. So if we get anything like the semi-final we got on Friday evening, we're in for a real classic here. Good block coming in there. Fremantle try and work it down the left. Good play from Danilo Neves, cutting in with onto his right. Couldn't get the shot away though. It's with Tyler Garner. Good shots, but it's just wide. Fizzing across the goal. All it needed was a touch. Chance for Garner again, and it's in the back of the net. And it was a mix-up at the back there, really a dangerous ball across the back of the Fremantle defence. And Garner was onto it like a flash, and it's first blood to Claremont Cambio Cumbre. Can Fremantle respond quickly? They can, and it's in the back of the net. What a great strike from Rocha. Left-footed, that was just the response that Fremantle needed. And we were hoping for a classic, and in the first 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or anything to go by, that is exactly what we're in for. Two goals in the opening 2.5 minutes. It set us up nicely. It was what Fremantle needed. They needed to respond quickly, and they couldn't have responded any quicker. There's Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre, just caught napping. Take nothing away though from Rocha. What a great strike that was with his left foot. Toe poked efforts from the back, and it's wide of the post. Patient with their build-up play here, Claremont. The goal scorer just feeding the ball into the area. Fremantle can mop up the danger. Luke Tidy clearing the ball away. Hamady just loses out to Tidy there, who brings the ball away, but excellent play by Garner to win it back. He's had a good bright start to the game. There's number 2, Tyler Garner. He's got the goal and he's covering every inch of the court. Thunderbolts just over the bar. There's Abdullah Almazbahi has come on to the court for Claremont. I think we'll see plenty of changes in this game. Plenty of rotation, so much quality in both squads. Keep it fresh and keep it rolling. Talking of one such player, Claudio Tavares is on for Fremantle. Maybe a chance here for Fremantle to break away with Tavares. Claremont getting plenty of bodies back. Tavares seeing plenty of the ball, skips away down the right. Good play, great block from Jaden Baker. You see so often what a crucial role the goalkeeper plays. They often come dashing off their line the moment an opportunity presents itself. Tavares, right-footed, blocked. So after that electric start, we've got a couple of goals in the first 2 minutes. It has calmed down as far as chances being created is concerned, but still a very, very intriguing clash. Really is. Too close to call, this one. Claremont getting bodies back there as Liam Cummings was trying to turn in the area. Wasn't allowed to though. Good solid defence by the Claremont side. Tavares is going to play it in from that far corner. Now Cummings just can't quite get on the end of that. Be an opportunity here again. Good block by the keeper. Tavares, and it's in the back of the net. What a strike! Right-footed, side-footed. And Fremantle are in front. Great skill by Tavares to keep that down. And Fremantle bouncing back from conceding that early goal to go 2-1 in front. And they're pushing again for a good skill there by Narrowfront, but well, they're after a free kick. The referee's not awarding it. As Vojdani has now come onto the court as Claremont try and respond. Here's Cummins with the fancy boots. Shot deflected. It's corner. Fremantle on top here. Very much in the ascendancy. Neves just can't keep that in. Great save. Had his eye on that one all the way there, did Jaden Baker. No mistaking Muzzarelli, but his top knot. The number 45. Neves striking the woodwork. What a great strike by the number 4. And the keeper was beaten. Claremont certainly have plenty of talent in their side though. Salman Al-Hamadi is one such player. A player who can turn a game on its head. And Claremont will be needing him this afternoon. He does play as a pro for Kazma FC in Kuwait. Just goes to show the quality of the player. And it's just getting a little bit heated. And the referee's quickly in to deal with that one. Of course, it's going to be a hotly contested semi-final. And Neves, I think he was always going to come off worse in that one, in fairness. But credit to him, he put his body on the line. It's only a slight build, but he was going nowhere. He was getting stuck in. And he's back on his feet. It has just calmed down a little bit now, just as tensions did boil over just for a moment there. Tidy. Good block by the keeper. He's heading towards the top corner. And Frank Del Rosso was taking no chances with that one. Put it behind. Here's Tidy again at the back. Squares it to Neves. The tackles are fearsome. Certainly hotly contested game, this one. Some full-blooded tackles going in. Good play by Tyler Gardner there, the goal scorer for Claremont. Just couldn't quite skip away down that flank. There's Al-Mashbahi tried to get forward there, but Tidy was onto him. And another thunderous strike there by Vojdani, the big number 9. They are a big side, Claremont. Got plenty of skill as well. There's some units out there. Talking of skill is Al-Hamadi. But Neves snuffing out the danger. So there usually are very tight affairs between the two sides. Round 13 was a 1-1 draw. As Al-Hamadi goes down to ground there, and the Fremantle players unhappy with that, suggesting that the way he handled the ball was deliberate and he should be carded. Well, the referee has kept his cards in his pocket, but Fremantle do have the free kick, which Tavares takes quickly. Back with Tavares, the number 7, and some Muzzarelli. His ball forward comes to nothing. So Fremantle did win the other 2 meetings between these 2 sides, so even though they're nip and tuck, finishing 2nd and 3rd on the ladder respectively, Fremantle came out on top over the season with a 4-2 win in round 6 and also a 4-3 win 2 weeks ago in round 20. So we do often get goals, and we've got 3 already. We could possibly get another one here. Oh, he's just behind Tavares, and Neves couldn't quite find him. Just behind him. The goal would have been gaping as well. Muzzarelli, control lets him down there. Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre, the only team to beat minor premiers Stirling this season. It's an own goal as Neves slid in, and he's not too happy with his keeper, saying he should have been keeping his eyes on it, but it's unlucky on the keeper as well, Jaden Baker. Maybe that's just a touch of fortune that Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre needed. It's almost into the last 5 minutes here. And we've had 4 goals, everything that we were hoping for between these 2 sides. And you just get the feeling this one is bubbling up and boiling up nicely. Great save, tipped over by Del Rosso. Chance now for Claremont to break, but Baker just couldn't quite find Al-Hamadi there. Did the right thing, tried to pick him out. Excellent play there by Narong Funt to read how play was going there. And he's won the free kick. Certainly got plenty of pace about him. He's a tricky character. The number 18, shaping up to shoot here, right-footed. There are options in the box to get a deflection. Keeper saves it. Chance for Tavares down the right. Oh, the tackle was coming flying in there. And Al-Hamadi there, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was fully committed to that. But certainly they're not holding back on the tackles either. And these side shots, again, a stinging effort by Narong Funt. And the keeper, Frank Del Rosso, has pulled off some good saves. He's had to. The shots have been raining in on his goal. Certainly been the busier of the 2 keepers, you have to say, in this opening half. It is 2-2, but I'd say that Del Rosso has had more to do. But both keepers have picked the ball out the back of the net twice, so that's the only statistic that really matters. Al-Mishbahi skipping away. Drilled it into the area, but they just managed to deal with it, did Fremantle. Tavares tries to skip away. It's going to run away from him though. Alpatani has come on to the court for Claremont. Good tussle down that left-hand side there. Rocha adjudged to have given Al-Mesbahi a bit of a nudge in the back there. Garner trying to work it onto his right foot. Could be a chance for Fremantle to break. Tavares, good skill in the middle there. Does get the free kick. Mario Zaboyna is on as well for Fremantle, the number 19. Here he is again, Zaboyna. Tidy. Good hold-up play by Rocha. Well won back again. Tidy just wide. Came to him quickly, did what he could. Well intercepted by Tavares. Could be another chance for Tidy. Oh, great save. Great instinctive save there by Rosso, sorry. Didn't know much about it. It's just instinct. Throw your right arm up and got it over the bar. Without a doubt, as Tavares swings and misses there. But without doubt, Fremantle have been the most pressing side in this first half. But it is level at 2-2. We've got time for one more goal before half-time. Trying the skills there, Al Hamadi. It's what people come to see, and it is absolutely packed in the WA State Futsal Arena here this Saturday afternoon. Coming to see these sides in action. It's the top billing, the main event, and it's not letting anyone down. Standing room only here. Well, the referee blows up for half-time, and then thrilling first 20 minutes of action. Sees these two sides battling it out. It's 2-2 as things stand, but it's delicately poised. It's all set up for the second half as these two sides look to book their place in the final, where they will meet Canning Ultra Tigers. Half-time, it's Fremantle 2, Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre 2. Welcome back to the WA State Futsal Centre for this gripping SFL semi-final between Fremantle and Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre. Delicately poised at 2-2. You get the feeling we're set up for a blockbuster of a second half here as they look to book a place in the final against Canning Ultra Tigers. And here's number 5, Angel Rocha. Caused a bit of confusion in the commentary box. He was originally down as number 29, but did have a bit of blood on his shirt, so had to change it just before we got underway. So number 5 is Angel Rocha. Here he is in possession now. Good play by Muzzarelli. Skips away. Great goal! Fantastic goal. The keeper's not happy to be beaten like that. It did go through him. But great run by the number 45, Daniel Muzzarelli. Really drove at the Claremont defence. Got the strike in the back of the net. And it's Fremantle who are back in front. We were hoping for goals. We were expecting goals, and we're getting them. Neves. Tidy. Looks up. Excellent pass to pick out. Cummins there. There's Muzzarelli, the goal scorer. Again, doing well, getting away down this right-hand side, then brought down. That's pretty cynical. And again, it's hotting up, and Al-Hamadi has been yellow carded for that. So I think it's fair to say that it has been full on as far as tackles are concerned in this game. No one's holding back. It's a bit niggly. Feels as though it could explode at any time. Seem to have lost the ball. But I guess the break just gives a chance for everyone just to calm down a little bit. Maybe a shooting opportunity here for Neves, the number 4. The one-man wall of Al-Hamadi is braced for this. Doesn't have too many options. Well, he does it square it actually to Tavares in the end. Back to Neves. Claremont seem happy to be patient with their build-up. There's no need to panic. Still well and truly in this game. Plenty of time left on the clock. Maybe an opportunity here for Rocha. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Cut back. Shot in. 3-3. An excellent move there by Claremont. Started by Rocha. Finished by him. Good interchange of passing. Carved Fremantle apart. And Claremont are back on level terms. 3-3. Wazim Omar onto the court for Claremont. Here's Neves. Tries to make space for himself but can't do so. Well won back though. Rocha and Neves. 4-3. Got to give so much credit to Bruno de Oliveira. Rocha there never gave up, won the ball back when it looked as though it was lost. And Fremantle have fought their way back in front. Now lead by 4-3. The goals just keep on coming. And you get the feeling there'll be 1 or 2 more before we finished here. Well, Hamadi prodded goalwards there by Vojdani, the number 9. Vojdani again. Al-Hamadi. Again, tackles flying in, this time on Wasim Omar. Referee not hesitating to blow his whistle there, and rightly so. Was a bit of a rash tackle by Zaboyna. Feel as though Vojdani is shaping up to have a blast here. He does. Good save. Al-Hamadi to Vojdani. Shot blocked again. Do have a change in goal as well. You may have noticed for Fremantle. Grant Sheldon now in goal. Here's Neves. Got options left and right. He finds Tavares. He slots it. And Fremantle extending their lead. Great composure shown by Neves there. He could have gone on his own, but he did have the composure to look up. He saw Tavares, squared it to him, and Tavares kept a cool head to apply the finish. What a neat finish it was as well. Fremantle lead by 5 goals to 3. A timeout has been called by Claremont Cambio Cumbre after fighting themselves back into the game to level matters at 3-3. Conceding those 2 goals has just forced the timeout. Try and regroup, calm things down, come up with a game plan to get back into it. Got 14 minutes left, so still plenty of time for Claremont. But certainly Claremont Cambio Cumbre finished 8 points behind Fremantle. They scored 57 goals in their 21 games, but they conceded 51. And you can see why, really, on the evidence of this game here. Fremantle scoring 5, as that's another rash tackle by Al-Qahtani. On at Zaboyna. Here's Tidy. Back to Zaboyna. Tries to skip away down that right hand side. Cummins chasing this one. Does well. It's a Fremantle ball. Cummins holding it up. Strong play by him. His shot takes a deflection. Through to the keeper. I think Fremantle will be happy to keep possession. They've got a 2-goal lead. They don't need to force the game now. Be a matter of keeping their shape, keeping things tight, and not allowing Cambio Cumbre to have any opportunities. That'll be enough to see this game out, but there's still 12 minutes to do that. Good tussle down the right-hand side there. Tackles flying in left, right and centre again. Couple of changes for Fremantle. And Muzzarelli is coming back on, the number 45. Be a shooting opportunity straight away, and Cummins almost on the end of that. It was hit with a lot of pace, in fairness, for Cummins. All he needed was a touch though, and it was in the back of the net, which would have been 6-3. As it is, Claremont still in this game. Free kick, the referee says. Al-Qahtani going down, the number 6. Another shooting opportunity here. Angle Rocha behind it. Strikes Muzzarelli and behind. Al-Qahtani will play the ball back in from the right-hand corner. Comes back to Al-Masbahi. Muzzarelli just blocking off Rocha there, completely legally. The referee wanted that taken again. Tidy up from the back. Couldn't quite direct that on goal. Would have been some effort if that had come off. Good run from the back. But Fremantle getting bodies back to deny Garner there. And again, give me another card here. On a very physical side are Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre, Angle, Rocha going in on Muzzarelli there. And it's certainly getting heated on the touchlines below us there. Fremantle bench not happy at all with that challenge. And I think they have every right to be a little bit aggrieved. Probably accumulation as well. It's not as though it's been the first in this match. And the Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre have taken Rocha out of the firing line. And it's a 6th goal, well-worked corner, Tidy putting it in the box, and there was Bruno de Oliveira Rocha converted from close range. And Fremantle lead by 6 goals to 3 with 10 minutes left to play. Still time to go in this one, but they have 1 foot in the final where they will meet the Canning Ultra Tigers, who upset the minor premiers Stirling Futsal Club last night with a 4-1 victory. This certainly isn't a shock if it stays like this. Going into this game, it was always going to go either way. And Fremantle are the team on top and the shade in it on this occasion. Opportunity. Oh, it's off the bar, headed in. And Fremantle really now in cruise control. They're not happy, the Claremont players. They felt that it was a foul in the lead up to that goal. But take nothing away from Tavares, whose shot struck the underside of the bar. It didn't cross the line, but he made sure Tavares following up with a header to put Fremantle into a 7-3 lead. And Rocha's back on for Claremont. They're going to need something really, really special now to get themselves back into this. 4 goals behind with 8 minutes remaining. And they've gone without the keeper to try and have the extra body out there. Certainly being played with an edge this game, I think that's fair to say. With a comfortable 4-goal lead, Fremantle just need to see this one out now. Don't do anything silly. They don't have to push forward. Timeout has been called. And we've got just under 8 minutes left to play at the WA State Futsal Centre. absolutely packed in the centre. Good to see. They've come to see the talent on show, and they're not being disappointed either. It's got everything this game: skill, goals, got a bit of an edge to it as well. Very, very competitive, to say the least. So everyone being treated to a spectacle, and the final next week will be no different. As things stand, it's going to be Fremantle against the Canning Ultra Tigers. Maybe not the final that everybody was predicting and expecting. That's down to Canning pulling off a big shock on Friday evening. But they fully deserve their place in the final, as will Fremantle if they can see out this last 7 minutes and 46 seconds to be precise. Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre going through some final tactics here to try and come up with a plan to get back into this. They need a miracle, to be fair. But certainly conceding goals has been a downfall for them throughout the season. It's turned out to be their Achilles heel again this afternoon. Almost conceding as many as they've scored throughout the regular winter season. As we're back underway. Toe poked over by Vojdani. The talent that they do have in the side, Claremont, they need to call on it right away, including this man, Al-Hamadi. The number 10, not seen a great deal of him in this contest, maybe not as effective as he wished he could have been. But there's still time. Just under 7 minutes. Here he is now, can't skip away from his man. Fremantle have been solid throughout. Could be a chance here to pull one back. Good block. From Sheldon. Standing tall. Here's Neves skipping away. Can he get his shot away? Opportunity on the counter-attack. Again, great save by Sheldon. Al-Masbahi was just trying to lift the ball over the keeper. Muzzarelli back on the court. One of the goal scorers this afternoon. Here's another one, Tavares. And Tidy, the leader from the back. Muzzarelli just wide. Tavares was flying in at the far post as well. Trying to get on the end of that. Just over 5 minutes remaining here at the WA State Futsal Centre. We've been treated to a great contest between these two sides. Maybe not quite as close as we were expecting at the start. But that's been down. It's a chance. Oh, it just clips the top of the crossbar. Muzzarelli looking to take advantage of the lack of a keeper. Frustrations starting to get the better of Claremont. I think they realise now this one's slipping away from them. Good save again. Has done well, Glenn Sheldon, since coming on. Pulled off some crucial saves at crucial times to prevent Claremont from getting back into the game. So Boyner back on the field with number 19 to tidy down the line, who's stopped in his tracks. Hamadi does too many black shirts in front of him. Are they plugging away? Claremont not giving up yet. They'll go right to the last minute. Shot from Al Hamadi, well held by Sheldon, who tries to catch the keeper off his line, but hits it straight into the roof. Al Hamadi will play it in again. Fremantle just content now just to get everybody back and see this game out. They're in no rush to pile forward. So scare for Fremantle there. Deflection on the way through. Wrong-footed Sheldon, he was glad to see the woodwork come to his rescue. That might have just put the cat among the pigeons for the last couple of minutes had that gone in. And it's in the back of the net there. Roche's shot taking a deflection off Muzzarelli. Has that given Claremont a bit of hope going into this last 2 minutes? It's still going to be a mammoth fight back if they could pull it off, but maybe just made things a little bit more interesting. 7-4 Fremantle lead. And all of a sudden Fremantle have just raised their effort level, if you like, a little bit. Closing down quickly. Good strong play by Roche. Maybe a chance here. Oh, Muzzarelli just brought his opponent down there. Is it a free kick? Referee says no. We're into the last minute here now. And Fremantle are heading to the final, where they will play the Canning Ultra Tigers. And what is sure to be another great advert for futsal in WA. The 2 semi-finals we've had so far have been just that, and the final will be no different. Here's Neves, great footwork. Can they head to the score here? And they can. Tavares has been outstanding for Fremantle. Grabbing another goal, 8-4. And Fremantle heading to the final, and fully deserved as well. I think the scoreline doesn't lie. They did suffer the setback of conceding that early goal, but they've rallied since then and have been the better team. Good save again by Sheldon. And again, he fires it into the roof. 15 seconds left to go here. Then the celebrations will begin for Fremantle, and they can start planning for the final next week against Canning. And we'll, of course, bring you coverage of the final next week. Very much job done for Fremantle. Plenty of contenders for man of the match. The number 7 below as well has been outstanding. So we're into the dying seconds. And that's it. The referee blows up for full time. The celebrations can begin. The crowd are on the pitch. And it is all over. And it's Fremantle who will go through to the final. Fully deserved. Excellent performance by the team in black. Dominating all over the court. Taking the chances when they came along. And putting in a solid performance. Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre not at their best. They'll admit that. And it's Fremantle who go through to the final. They'll play the Canning Ultra Tigers next week. The final score, Fremantle 8, Claremont, Cambio, Cumbre 4.